Hey, let me ask you, are you walking all over money right now? Are you walking over money as a real estate agent? You know, the fact is, a lot of people never even think about this. We only get paid when a client is going through a life change, right? So the only time somebody has a housing need change is when they have a life change. So as an example, someone is born or someone dies. Someone gets married or someone gets divorced. When they go through those life changes, that's when they need a real estate agent. I'm Greg Luther, by the way. If you're not familiar with me, I coach about 30,000 agents all over the country, and a lot of times it comes down to common sense stuff, right? Like we have a lot of advanced tactics you can use, but the common sense, the low-hanging fruit, if you're not marketing to that, if you don't have good marketing assets that you're deploying to those motivated people, you're really wasting your time trying to get other leads. You're really wasting your time and your money when paying for leads or paying for services or building a website or all the advanced crap that everybody wants to do. Meanwhile, you're leaving money laying all around you. You're literally walking over the dollars trying to get to the dime. So let me ask you, how often is someone born in your area? How often does someone die in your area? How often is somebody married or divorced in your area? Those are some of the factors that you want to look at as a real estate agent, because here's the cool part about this. When they go through that life change, that's what causes the housing need change, right? So even in work, right? If they got a promotion, things are going good, they're making more money, they might want a bigger house. They get fired. They can't get a new job. Well, they need a smaller house. They got to sell this home and move down, right? So anytime those things happen, those life changes happen, that's when they need a real estate agent. But I got to tell you, if you don't have a good marketing asset that you can deploy to those people, it's going to hurt you. Here's the advantage with this. It's all public information. Every single person that gets married in your county, that list is publicly available. Every single person that gets divorced in your county, that list is publicly available. Their name and their address is public information. Why would you not get that list every day? Like, why are you getting the probate list? Why are you getting the short sale list or the notice of default list? Why are you wasting your time with that instead of people that are going through an authentic life change that need to sell their home or buy a home, right? So let's say it's they live in a 3-bedroom house. They already have 2 kids. So think about where everybody lays their head. And now they're expecting another child. Well, now the kids are going to be mad if they have to share a room because the baby's coming. They need a 4-bedroom. So we can easily deploy a marketing asset that will show them that they can get into a 4-bedroom home, possibly the same monthly payment, get a larger property. All of those marketing assets will show them that. But what you've got to think about is this is all public information. You can readily get that list. And what happens is, as real estate agents, we're not taught these things. So you've seen every time you get a speeding ticket, your mailbox blows up with offers, right? The mailbox is just tons and tons of attorneys that will represent you, and there'll be no points on your license and all of that stuff that happens, right? Anytime something happens in your life that there's a change, when your car's 3 years old, it'll say, hey, we need, what year are we in? 2019. So they'll say, we need 2016 Hondas. If you have a 2016 Honda, we're short on them right now. We need it as a trade-in. How do you think they got that information? How do you think they know what kind of car you drive and how long you've had it? They're not marketing people who just bought the used car 6 months ago that's a 2016 Honda. They're not doing that. They're doing it for the people that have owned it that long because lists are readily available. You can get a list of everybody that just got married, and you can market to them with a very specific marketing asset. You can get a list of everybody that just got divorced, and you can market to them with a very specific asset. You can get a list of everybody that just had a baby. You can get a list of everybody that just had a death in the family or in the household, and you can market to them. This is the low-hanging fruit. This is the opportunity for you to consistently get deals every single month. You know why? Because next month, there's going to be a lot more people getting divorced and getting married. There's going to be a lot more babies born or family members that die. every single month. It's consistent. So you've got to look at that, those life changes. I teach a lot of that in blueprintforclosings.com. If you go to blueprintforclosings.com, it's probably in the description here somewhere, or somebody can type it in if you're watching. Type it into the comments so people can click on it, blueprintforclosings.com. We do a webinar every Wednesday, and one of the things we talk about is here are the life changes, and here are the marketing assets that you should deploy to those life changes. So every week, you can get a list of all the new divorces, all the new marriage certificates that are filed. That's all public information, okay? So I learned a lot about mailing lists when I initially got married. She went to David's Bridal, and they had a little registry. You just register with your name, your address, your phone number, and your email. And I told her, like, don't buy anything. Don't buy a dress. We're just looking. You don't want to do that. Of course, my battery's going dead. When we went there and she checked those things out, hey, that was all fine. But guess what? 3 days later, our mailbox blows up from people that have cakes for weddings. And here's a photographer, and here's a videographer, and here's a good venue you might want to use, and here's where you can have your reception. You know why? Because David's Bridal sold that list. Why would a photographer waste their money blasting to the masses instead of just paying $5 to David's Bridal to get a list of all the people that are getting ready to get married? Okay, you can do that as a real estate agent, and I expect you to do so. Your business requires that you do so. Find lists of life changes and have very specific marketing assets that you can deploy to them to get your desired result. Hopefully you find that helpful. I want you to go out there, try it this week. Watch how quickly you get appointments with motivated buyers and sellers, people that need to move up, move down, move to a larger home, smaller home, commingling houses, whatever the case is. When they go through those life changes, that's when they have a housing need change. Try it out this week. Let me know if I can help you in any way. Check us out at blueprintforclosings.com. Go out there and make some money this week. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video, and listen, we've got a lot more information for you to help you with growing your real estate business. We load new videos nearly every day, and I want you to have access. So you got to do two important things. It's both totally free. Number one, I want you to subscribe to this channel. You'll see the little subscribe button for you to click. If you don't have an account with YouTube, set it up. It's totally free. You got to subscribe to this channel. And the most important factor, you got to ring the bell. Right next to that subscribe button, you'll see a little bell to turn on notifications. That will let you know every time I load a new money-making video to help you with growing your real estate business. Subscribe and make sure you ring the bell. We'll see you in the next video.